Starting the stream. My headset. Testing the mic. Checking if everything is in the right order. Yep. Alright. There we go. Alright, so I am starting my playthrough of Pokemon Red version. So plan here is to just beat and do as much as I can in this version of the game. Let's see here. So yeah, so that's all I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be playing the Super Game Boy version of this game, which was like an attachment that you can put on your Super NES that allowed you to play your Game Boy and Game Boy Color games on the TV. I actually don't know about the Game Boy Color, but I know the Game Boy allowed you to. Checking the controls. Hopefully this works. Yep. Let's go to options. Oh wait. So we're gonna go to options. We're gonna do fast text speed. Animations on. Shift. Yep. Alright. So let's just get started. The new game. Here's Professor Oak telling you about the Pokemon world. As he does as every professor does in every single one of these games. Blah blah blah. Alright, so we are going to be naming our character named after the bunny character of this channel. It is Class. All cats. Okay. And here's our rival, and I don't know, we gotta think about what we want to name our rival. Let's see. What's his name again? What do we want to name him? Let's name him after the street that I live in. If I can spell it correctly. I think there is only one T. I think. Is there one T or two T's? Let me check real quick. Yeah, there are two T's. Alright. Alright. So then the plan here is to just beat this game until we get to the Elite Four and to the credits. I'm not doing anything special for this. This is just an excuse to actually play this version of the game. I'm playing other versions casually on my 3DS at the moment, and this is the only version that I have left really to play, and that's what I'm going to be doing for the other future Pokemon games, other versions that I'm not actually playing myself on my own time. So the next version that I'll be playing after this game would be Pokemon Gold, the sequel to this game, Generation 2, which is actually my favorite generation. So we're gonna go down over here. We're gonna go talk to our mom. She's gonna tell us that all boys leave home someday. It said so on the TV. And as we know in the Pokemon world, once you turn 10, you leave home and you start your life being a bum. And getting Pokemon and becoming a legend in some way. Yep. Kind of a weird world when you really think about it. So first we're actually gonna visit our rival sister's house. Or I think his house. His sister's right here. She's gonna tell us to go to the lab. And that's what we're gonna be doing right now. Hello. Alright. Now we gotta go all the way on top. And we are gonna be going to touch grass. Basically warning us that if we just go into the grass, we can encounter wild Pokemon that can harm us without, if we don't have a Pokemon ourselves. So again, what I'm doing for this stream again is just a casual playthrough. I'm not gonna do anything special. This is not what you would call a guide, really. Again, I am beating this game, but I'm gonna do it at my own pace, and I'm just gonna be playing through without anything in mind, really. So right now he's just talking about our 3 choices that we're gonna have in the beginning of the game. Mostly every Pokemon game does this. So we are going to be choosing what is considered to be the hard mode of the game. Not really hard mode, just the most difficult out of the 3. They're not. This game is not actually really difficult at all. I would say if you play the RPGs, you might think this game is very easy. So we're gonna be choosing Charizard. Basically Charmeleon. He's gonna be right here. Yes. The reason why I'm choosing him is because in my playthrough of Blue, I chose Blastoise, and in Yellow, you're forced to have a Pikachu, and I would choose Bulbasaur, but I decided to go for a much more difficult route for this playthrough, just because I can. I feel like Charmander is pretty great design, I would say. Yes, we're gonna nickname him. We're gonna nickname him after my cherished little dog that I used to have. Sadly passed away, but I still have fond memories with him. He was an amazing dog, very chill. Unlike most dogs that are like hyperactive and will kind of be annoying, at least to me. I love my dog because he was very calm, very chill. And I always honor him by naming him after a lot of my pets in video games, and yeah. This is for you, Choco. Alright, so he's always going to take the one that's going to be opposite to yours, meaning that he will take Squirtle, the water type, and he's going to actually battle us. We don't know if we're going to actually win. We didn't actually get the potion that was in the computer. I know about the potion, but I wanted to see how this would actually go out, because I want to give him a fair fight. So we're gonna see if we actually win or lose. This can go 50-50. It depends on what kind of moves he uses. So let's just check it out. Let's see who wins. It's basically a tackle battle, if I'm gonna be very honest with you. So let's actually use Growl at least once. He missed. That's unfortunate for him because if we get all of our scratches, he's basically done for. Unless he gets a critical, which can happen. Yeah, he did get a crit. We might actually lose this. He is using Tail Whip multiple times, and if he does get a crit, then we do lose this, but if he doesn't... Oh, never mind. We win. Alright, and we gain a level because of that. You always gain a level if you beat him right here now. Otherwise you don't, and... Yeah, not much of a fight, Elliot, not much of a fight. Okay. Just gonna go toughen up. So, I'm gonna be honest, I'm very unfamiliar with what kind of Pokemon are in Red, so... Thinking on my team is all gonna be just in the fly. He's gonna be talking about... What is he talking about? Blah blah blah, raising your Pokemon, right? Yep. Gotcha. Alright, so... now that we got our Pokemon, let's just check them out for real quick. Right here. Right here. Let me see his stats. So this is our main Pokemon that we're not gonna actually take out of the party. So what we're actually gonna do right here is we're gonna actually go back to Elliot's house, and we're gonna talk to his sister. And does she give us a map? I forget. No? I think later on, actually. Let's see right here. So right now I'm just thinking about like what kind of Pokemon we're gonna have. In the beginning, we're definitely gonna be using some of the more basic type Pokemon that are right here. Like we're not gonna use Rattata. I'm not really a big fan of Rattata personally, but I will use we will be using Pidgey for our run, at least for now, until we can find a replacement. We are gonna need a HM slave of some kind. He's gonna give us a potion, I believe. There we are. We're gonna go up here. So the Super Game Boy attachment thing gives you this like special red border right here, which is pretty nice. It also allows color, which wasn't in the original version of this game. It was either in puke green if we were playing the original Game Boy screen. It had this like puke green screen on it. We don't have any Pokeballs at the moment, so we can't actually capture this Pokemon right now, so we're just gonna run away. Then we're gonna go up here, and we're gonna go to the Pokemart, and we're gonna get the parcel, so we can deliver it to... Oh, not there, that's the Poke Center. We're gonna go to the market. Yep. Give me the parcel. Give me the parcel. Nice. Alright, now we just gotta go deliver it to Oak. So just to talk about my streaming schedule, because this is the first part of the Pokemon playthrough that I'm doing right now. Today, on Thursdays, I'll be usually streaming Pokemon, Pokemon Red right now. And just going through the game. For Fridays tomorrow, me and my friend are gonna be playing some Mario Kart and Smash. Just because we like playing those games. You can use this little hedge here to skip through the grass. See right here. I'm also gonna be using these Pokemon as infused to put them into home later on. Transferring the save file to the 3DS, and then transferring that to home using the Pokebank. So some of these Pokemon might actually end up in my Pokemon home. It depends, honestly. If this game has any version exclusives compared to Blue and Yellow, I actually don't know if this one has something that those two don't. So we're gonna go to the lab and we're gonna go talk to the professor. He's gonna give us the Pokédex. Okay, this is where he's going to talk about how he is trying to research every single Pokemon, and by doing this, he uses the Pokédex that he gives to young children when they're going off adventuring into the world. The Pokédex allows you to see like every single Pokemon within that region. So if you ever played a Pokemon game, you know what a Pokédex is. Blah blah blah. He says that he can do it by himself, and to be fair, he does actually collect a lot of Pokemon throughout his entire journey, if his dialogue is to be believed. Something about a map and assist. Let's go get that map. That map isn't entirely useless. You don't actually need it for the game, but it does allow you to look at the map without having to use fly. It is useful for just like if you're not familiar with the map itself, just to keep track on where you're at. I think we've got everything that we can get right over here. Yeah. So we are actually going to be spending some money on some Pokeballs to capture our Pidgey. Most of the time, I will not be buying any potions at all. I will be buying antidotes because it's important to have something that can cure poison. So I would suggest you buy antidotes, maybe a paralyze or two. You'll find those on the ground though, so I don't think we won't be buying any of those. So our first gym leader that we are gonna have to be fighting is Brock. Problem with choosing a Charmander is that it does really nothing to the rock type of this game. So we are actually going to be needing to grind a lot more than any of my usual playthroughs. We're going to go in here. And we're going to be talking to... this is actually technically not Nurse Joy. That's only an anime thing. Same thing with the cop. Officer Jenny. She doesn't exist in the Pokemon universe. No, at least not until Pokemon Yellow, at least. Where they use a lot of the anime characters in that game. So if you go into a Poke Center, you can talk to this nice lady and she'll heal up all your Pokemon that you have in your party. You can only hold up to 6. Then if we go over here, we can go into someone's PC. We'll later know who that someone is, and we'll be able to access our boxes. That's where our Pokemon will be stored once we get any. If we already have a full party. Since we don't, it'll actually just land on our party. Thankfully, that's convenient. Let's go get ourselves some Pokeballs. And yeah, now that I've explained a lot of the things, I won't be talking too much, honestly. Again, this is just an excuse to just play through the game, and the way that I can just stream it. This is going to be a very casual playthrough. I'll talk about, well, let's just, buy a couple Pokeballs. We can buy, like, what, 10? Yeah. 10's good. And then we are going to buy 5 antidotes. Yep. And we don't actually need any paralyze at the moment. And we're gonna save the rest of our money. So, now we're getting to the point where I'm just gonna be, what you would call grinding. I'm gonna be grinding my Charmander to at least level 10. I always do this with every single playthrough. And then, so I'm just gonna be doing that, and it's not gonna be nothing else. I know that sounds very boring, but again, this is just a casual stream. I'm not doing anything really serious here. So yeah, while I actually grind right now, I will be talking about what I'm streaming at the moment. So, just to explain how battles work, basically, if you ever played any turn-based RPG, you would know how this really works. You got a fight, you got a Pokemon, you got an item, you got run. Fight allows you to, of course, fight your opponent. Pokemon allows you to switch out any Pokemon that you have in your party. You can also use items at the moment. Allows you to heal, and also relieve any status ailments. Then you got the run button. If you find an opponent that you feel like you can't really face, the run button is surely helpful. I think in this game, it's always almost guaranteed that you can run away. But in other future games, it depends on your, I believe, your stats on your speed and your evasion on whether or not you can actually run. Also your level, of course. Whether if the Pokemon has better stats than you or is too high level, then you can't run away and you're gonna have to take the hit. So basically how grinding works here is that you're just going to just keep hitting the scratch until it dies. It's going to hit you, and you're gonna hit it, and you just keep going back and forth. There we go. And I leveled up. So how you gain levels is that once you defeat an enemy, you get a certain amount of experience. If you get enough experience, you level up. Again, basic RPG stuff. So at this point, again, I'm just going to be grinding for a bit. I'm going to go up and actually heal, and it's going to be a back and forth thing. I'm probably going to have it, no commentary. I'm doing this for my Final Fantasy playthrough that I'm doing for Mondays. And again, I want to talk about what days am I streaming. And on Mondays, I am playing Final Fantasy 1 on the PSP. I'm doing a complete playthrough along with completing the bestiary, and optionally maybe doing the extra dungeons, which are required to complete the bestiary. But we'll see what happens with that. On Tuesdays, I'm focusing on Street Fighter. Street Fighter in terms of like all the lore games, like I just completed the original Street Fighter, and the next game I'm going to be playing is Final Fight for the arcade, which is not a fighting type game. It's what you would call a beat 'em up. So I'm going to be playing that, along with the sequels, Final Fight 2 and 3, and doing those story modes. On Wednesdays, I am playing through all of the Sonic the Hedgehog games, what I consider mainline. So right now, I am playing through all of Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and doing complete playthroughs of those games using the Sonic Origins collection. I'm going to be playing through Sonic with Sonic the Hedgehog 1 with all the characters that are available to play in that version, including Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. Maybe Sonic and Tails. It depends. And on Thursdays, I'm going to be playing through Pokémon, like I am doing right now. And on Fridays and Saturdays is when I play with a buddy of mine. We're going to be playing through Smash and Mario Kart. For how long I will be streaming for these, usually I will usually stream for maybe around 2, maybe 3 hours, at tops 4, but I doubt that. I usually stop at 3, for me personally. And yeah, so I'm just gonna be grinding, and whenever I do grind, I am going to be not talking for those moments, just because I feel it's kind of just me just doing the same thing over and over again. I'm alone in this right now. I don't have the commentary to just keep talking over and over again. If I do have something to talk about, I will. But for the most part, again, I'm doing this for Final Fantasy whenever I grind right there, where I just don't do any talking. So yeah, again, this is just an excuse to just play through this game. I might as well stream it. That's what I just say to myself. It lets me get through my backlog. Playing the games that I just really love. It's also like kind of just stress relieving, just to just stream, for me at least. It's fun for me mentally. So yeah. So there's gonna be a grind session at the moment, and I will be back to talking once we're done. Alrighty then, so came back here to talk about we're actually gonna capture this Pidgey. Let me see right here. We're just gonna damage it a little bit. To make things easier to catch, you wanna at least damage it at least a little bit, make sure that it's still alive. That was critical. But that's good because we don't need to damage it anymore. I usually try to start capturing the Pokemon when it's at yellow. Some people like to be more risky and go for the red, but I think this is enough. We're going to just throw the Pokeball at it using the item section right there, and we should be able to catch that Pidgey. Nice. Alright, so I think we should name this Pidgey. But what should we name it? Yes. Let us name this Pidgey... We shall name it, what should we name it? I'm gonna ignore that. That was all marketing. So we'll name our flag slave. Let's name him Bird. Because that's what it is, right? It's just a bird. It is basically just all birds combined into one. So why not? Okay, so we got Bird. I think their top level is level 3. So I don't think it matters what level it is. You can sometimes find in patches of grasses like higher level Pokemon if you're trying to find a specific Pokemon. But I don't think that really matters with Pidgey. They might be level 2s down here, so it might be just better. Who knows? It's just a Pidgey though. We're gonna be leveling up that Pidgey. Soon we'll be one-shotting these guys and we'll be able to level up faster. So, yeah. Well, I'm gonna go back to the Poké Center and I'm still continuing the grind. So, yeah. Actually, we do kind of need a cut bitch, don't we? For the cut bitch, we are actually going to be capturing a Rattata. Because I think it learns cut, and it might learn flash. We'll see about that one once we actually capture it and see. Let's go capture our rat. Oh, nice. Let's see, it survives the scratch. Okay. I think that should be enough. Nope. We're gonna try again. Nope. Alright. It's gonna be a bitch. No. Let's actually, we're gonna scratch it one time. Okay. I think we should be good at this point. Nice. Now we gotta go back to the Poké Center in order to heal, because even though that we did catch the Rattata, it still retains its health, even in the Pokeball. We're gonna have to actually go heal it. Yes, we are going. Well, we named the first one just Bird, so I think it's appropriate that we name this one Rat. These are rats. So alright, going back to the grind. So I'm coming back to just say that one thing that you can do to make grinding faster that I just realized that I forgot. Alright, you want to go to options, and then you want to set the battle animations off. Battle animations are those kind of like attacks that when you see them go, they go away if you actually turn them off, and it just makes grinding faster. So I suggest if you are grinding, just turn off the battle animations, and yeah. Oh shit. Um. So the controller died, and now I gotta fix it. Right. Alright, so that happened because my PS5 controller actually died, and I didn't have any control over the game anymore. So I had to just save state and load state the game, just to make sure I don't lose any progress. So yeah, that's what happened. Going back to the game. We're gonna be leveling up our Rattata and our Pidgey, basically our rat and bird, to level, I'm gonna say 8, not 10, and then we're gonna continue on. Alright, so that is the grinding sesh. That's the end of the grinding sesh. Alright. So we're gonna go back to Viridian. I think this is Viridian City? Yeah. Viridian City. And then we're gonna go to the Pokemon. We're gonna actually heal. Alright. I think we can go over here. We are gonna be facing our rival here again. This time we might actually lose. I think we can go on top first. Let's get a little bit more levels, but with the trainers this time. The old man. There was an old man here that I think needed his coffee. Originally he was drunk, but they changed it here through localization. So that he wasn't drinking. Instead, he just needed his coffee. Right? Well, I've had my coffee now. And I feel great. Yeah, sure, dude. Alright. So we are going to actually go up here and face some traders. I think trainers around here. Oh yeah, the Viridian Forest. We're gonna have our Charmander in front. He's actually be very useful right here. So the Viridian Forest is going to be filled with a lot of bug types and grass types. Of course, if you chose Charmander, this would be actually a very easy area. One of the rare times Charmander is very good in the early game, at least. Talk to here. Came with some friends. Lots of Pokemon battles. We get an item over here. I think we thought. No? No. We're also going to be catching our own Pikachu right over here, and then we're going to face the rival battle. So... Go over here. I'm thinking about future Pokemon games. Throw some Ember on there, and they should die most of their Pokemon very instantly. So yeah, this is just gonna be a lot of just slaughtering them with the fire type moves. All right. Go up here, we're gonna try to find some items. There are a couple right here that we can find. And we're gonna be facing at least every trainer that we can come across. I like to fight as many trainers as possible. I don't like to skip them. See, Ember. Hmm. So, one Pokemon that we're gonna actually try to find that I hope we get lucky with is Pikachu. You can find a Pikachu in the Viridian Forest. It's a very rare, like I think 5% chance Pokemon. But we are gonna have one in our team. He's not gonna be a main staple of our team. I already have one in mind. And that's gonna be for later. I want to talk about that for later. To be telling you the truth, I have a list, but I have to actually go through that list and check if it's possible. Okay, go down here, go up here. And we should be almost out of here. We're gonna go backwards actually, so that we can actually try to find our Pikachu that we're gonna be using for at least right now. Oh, I gotta check my Pokemon Blue to check if I want to do the appropriate team that I actually want to do, or do I want to do a special case kind of team. Probably talk about that in the next time we stream Pokemon Red. Okay, I think there should be at least one more person, or no, okay. So that's the end of the Viridian Forest. So now we are grinding for Pikachu. I think he is available throughout the entire forest, so we can go back to the beginning. So we're gonna have to go on top. And we're gonna keep searching the grass till we find a Pikachu. We are actually going to switch out our Pokemon. I think we're gonna switch with the rat. Did we face it? Okay. And yeah. Okay, so we're back at the beginning. Now we are going to be searching for our Pikachu in this patch of grass. And this might take a while. I honestly think that this will take a long while, actually. It usually takes a long while, at least for me. I have real bad luck with this kind of shit. So yeah, we're gonna keep doing this until we find a Pikachu. I am gonna be silent for the majority of this, so yeah. So I'll be back once we actually find our Pikachu. We might also actually try to find a Caterpie because I actually am thinking about running a Butterfree, at least for the beginning of the game. I won't be running a Beedrill because I just like Butterfree more. So yeah. Hopefully we get to find a Caterpie. I know he's also a low encounter chance. But yeah. Just gonna be running away from these guys, and again, this all might take a while. So yeah. It's Kirby. Alright. I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball at it. Come on. Please. 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 No. Okay. Sending out the rat. Survive. Please. Please. There you go. Alright, we got him. We got him. I'm actually gonna go back and get some more Pokeballs because we are running out. Yes. Jesus Christ. Yes. Let us name it. Butterfly. Because that's what it is. It's a butterfly. Where's the F? It's right there. I don't know my alphabet. Alright, I'm gonna go back. Let's get some Pokeballs. I'm gonna come back over here. I'm also gonna be going to face our rival. Might as well. We are gonna be also leveling up our Caterpie. Not right here, but over there. I'm gonna have it face a bunch of the Kakunas. The Kakunas can't really do anything because they only know one move. That is Harden. That's just basically free XP. Let's go up here. And let's go heal our Pokemon. I think we should be high enough level in order to defeat our rival right now. Should be over there. See our Pokemon for a bit. Yep. Alright. Whether we win or lose, doesn't matter. We're gonna actually just face it. No resets, no resets. We're taking a big chance right here. Yep, he's very high level, but we are higher. God, I hate those moves. Yep. No. We either lose or we don't. Let us keep tackling. I don't think he knows any, It's because of that whole... Alright, alright. Just that one sand attack is doing that. There we go, and we defeated him. Alright, so we're gonna actually save. Always remember to save. Always remember to save. If you're playing yellow, it would be actually helpful to have a Mankey. You can get a Mankey right here, but I don't think you can get that in red version. I think you can get Spearow, which is better than a Pidgey, but we're not gonna keep Pidgey for too long, and I prefer Pidgey's design over Spearow personally. I know that Spearow I think has better stats overall. I'm not gonna be keeping him anyway, so there's no point. Let's heal our Pokemon, and let's go back to find our Pikachu. But first, we gotta actually buy some Pokeballs. I think the Mart is over here. Yep. Alright. We're gonna buy the maximum amount. No, we can't buy that amount. We're not that rich. Not yet. We can buy 8. No, we can't. How many can we buy? We can buy 5. And I think we go up here and continue our search for Pikachu. Whoa, what was that, old man? I saw that. You just slid. Okay, so we're gonna go up here and alright, we're actually gonna go to the top this time instead of this bottom. I don't know, I think Pikachu is more close to the end of this than he is in the beginning. That's just me though. Go on top of this grass, hope we don't get any encounter rates, that's good. And we're gonna have our Caterpie actually fight all the Kakunas that we have. Pikachu! Alright. We do not want to kill the Pikachu, so we're gonna go to Pokemon. I'm gonna go to Butterfly. Let's hope that it survives. Tackle. Okay. Okay, keep using Growl. I'm gonna do a little bit, but it's still gonna be just enough. Okay, bye. Oh. Alright. Yes, sorry, whatever. Good job, Butterfly. Yes. Now we just have Choco right here. And we're gonna keep throwing Pokeballs till we get it. Please, first try. Nope. Second try. Yes! We did it! Oh, thank God. Alright. So we got our Pikachu. Yes. We do. We don't. We do. We don't. Do I want to transfer this one? Do I already have another one? No. We are not going to name it. Mostly because I think I want to send that one to Pokemon Home at some point. So now that we don't need to find a Pikachu anymore, we are just gonna be leveling up our... Oh my gosh, that's stupid. Burn this Caterpie. Okay, now we're gonna just go up and down. We're gonna burn you with him at least once. I gotta switch it out for Caterpie. Nice. Okay, gonna go to Pokemon. I'm gonna switch out Choco for Butterfly. Oh, Butterfly's dead. What's up there? I think it's the next city over. So we can heal over there. It's where Brock lives. I think we have to get through Mount Moon before we go to Pewter City, I believe. Oh. Alright, so we're gonna be spending our time grinding up Caterpie so it can turn into a Metapod and then turn into a Butterfree. We want a Butterfree as soon as possible. It can be very useful. There's a bunch of status element attacks. And it evolves relatively quickly, I think around level 15. So yeah, we're gonna be spending just our time just moving up our Butterfree and our Pikachu. All three will be basically level up for this entire session. Or until I just get tired of it. Alright, well, I'm gonna stay silent for this, as usual, for these grinding segments. So yeah. I just want to give a mention and a shout out to the Jigglypuff right here. It's gonna give us a little tune that's gonna play for us. How adorable. Okay, back to grinding. Alright, we got our Metapod. We're still gonna be grinding at the moment because I still want it to become a Butterfree. I'm gonna go back on top and actually go to the Poke Center so that my Pokemon can heal. See, actually, the... we're definitely gonna have them as our starter lineup for now, which is going to be, we're gonna have Pikachu, we're gonna have our starter, which is Charmander, and we're gonna have Butterfree, and we're gonna have a Dugtrio. And then for the other two slots, I think we might keep Rattata and Pidgey for the HMs. And we're gonna replace both of them with Fearow, because Fearow is a fantastic HM slave that can do like 3 of them. But yeah, going back to the grinding. Alright, so I just looked at the time right now, and I've just decided that this is taking forever, and I'm gonna stop at level 8. And then next time we'll continue on the grind because again I really want that butterfly. So yeah. I'm gonna stop the stream right after it turns to level 8. This always takes forever. I'm usually just like casually doing this on the 3DS or on the Game Boy that I have over there. So yeah. Let's see how much it needs left. Okay, 79. Maybe 2 more of the pods, and that should be it. Alright, so we reached level 8. And we're gonna go back up, and we're gonna go heal, and then we're gonna end the stream. So tomorrow, I'm gonna be streaming Mario Kart, and it's gonna be Mario Kart and Smash with my friend. If my friend doesn't come over tomorrow, then I'll probably be not streaming at all and just take a break. And then I'll think what I'm going to be doing Sunday, but just a reminder that I stream mostly every day, if I can. On Sundays, it could be very random on what I'm gonna actually be streaming that day. And on Mondays, I'm gonna be streaming Final Fantasy. Tuesday, Street Fighter. Wednesday, Sonic the Hedgehog. Thursday will be Pokemon. And then Friday and Saturday are multiplayer sessions with my friend. If he's there, if he's not, then there will be no stream on that day. Next time we'll be continuing our grind for Butterfree, and it'll be a stable Pokemon for us until all the way to the Elite Four. I don't think all the way to the Elite Four because I have a team in mind. But I really gotta like actually plan it out, and I will be doing that off stream. But for now, our beginning team is looking like to have a Butterfree, a Pikachu, and our starter. And the rest, our fodder, we're definitely gonna have a Farfetch'd. Just because it's a great HM slave. But other than that, just want to thank anyone who actually watched this stream. This is all very casual for me, and it's just very nice to actually go through this version this way instead of just like how I did with blue and yellow, where I just played without any recording of that. So yeah, thank you for watching, and take care.